Do you dare me to chug the rest of this water? Too easy. Anyways, also I just woke up right now, so sorry I look kind of homeless. But just ignore that and enjoy this album review. I haven't done an album. I haven't done an album. I haven't done an album of the week in like 3 weeks. Last review I did was on Fishmonger, which is still a great album. I still listen to it quite a bit. Anyways, I wanted to talk about an album that I love just so goddamn much. So about a month ago, I made a review on the first Death Grips LP, their debut album, The Money Store, and I gave it a 9 out of 10 because it is very, very good. I love The Money Store so much. I still love it so much. There's still so many great songs in there. I still love to listen to a lot of the great songs in there. And Bitch Please is still one of my favorite songs of all time from The Money Store. Anyways, I'm going to do a review. I think it's time for a review of their second full-length LP, No Love, Deep Web. And before I actually talk about this LP, I feel like we should talk about the album cover. Um, so the album cover features Zach Hill's erect penis with a marker writing "No Love Deep Web" over his penis, and you can search it up if you want to see it. I don't recommend it because it's kind of disturbing, frankly. But yeah, you can go see it if you want. It's art, it's art. It's art. Man, I look scruffy today, bro. This LP was released on October 1st, 2012, as a follow-up to their great debut LP. And now I'm just gonna go through each song and tell you my opinion of them. First, the debut track of this one, or starter track, or album starter. I'm not sure what it's called. The first track on this album is the song "Come Up and Get Me," which is a little over 4 minutes, and it's one of the best songs I've ever heard. Like it's genuinely like in my top 20 maybe. Like it's a really really good song. I really really love it. I love listening to it. It's just such a good song, and I come up and get me and like the beats are just so good, and oh my god, I love it so much. It's too good. Second song, Little Boy. It's it's like it's like a it's not one I come back to very often, but it does have a pretty good hook to it. I do enjoy it for what it is. The third song, No Love, is no. It's probably like it's not my favorite song on this from this LP, but it's one of the best songs in this LP. No Love is such a good song. Like the beats are just so good. The what's it called? The chorus is so good. Bass. And it's just like I don't know, it's just like everything I love about a song just like mixed into things. It has like the best beats, it has like the best like sounds. I don't know, like it's such a unique song. That's why I love it so much. And it's just a little over 5 minutes, and it's really long for a reason, It has a lot to they had a lot to say in this song, and it's a very good song. I love it. The fourth song, Black Dice, I actually forgot how it sounded. I'm gonna search it up and listen to it real quick. Sorry for the inconvenience. Okay, I remember this one. Black Dice is all right. I actually do like it. I do like the production on it. It actually has some pretty good production, but I don't come back to it that often. But I do like it for what it is. Fifth song, World of Dogs. I love it so much. Just like that line of bass, like just like going like being strummed through the background. Like I love it so much. It just goes into my ears so nicely. I love it so much. World of Dogs. It's all suicide. It's all suicide. It has such a good hook as well. I love it so much. World of Dogs is a great song. And then the sixth song is just like World of Dogs, but like if it was like a thousand times better. The sixth song is Lock Your Doors, and Lock Your Doors is such a good song. Like, look, I'm gonna just picture this. Picture MC Ride was an intergalactic leader of the entire universe, and he was sending a message out to literally every single individual in the universe. That's what this song sounds like, and it's so good. And look at so there's like several elements to this song that make me love it so much. First of all, I just want to say like the beat is just like it's just nicely going through the background, and it just kind of keeps the song going. It's not really too important to it. I mean, it is important to it, but like, it makes me love the song a little bit more. And sometimes the beat goes out just to like let the vocals and sounds play, and then it'll come back in. And I love it when songs do that. And yeah, the beat's pretty good. And then there's also the heavy bass that comes in every couple seconds, where it's just like and that's so good. I love it so much. And then another element of it that makes me love it even more is the crowd cheering, and it sounds like people burning in hell. It doesn't sound like a crowd cheering. It sounds like people literally just burning in hell. And it's like and it just comes up like every couple seconds and then goes back down, and it just sounds like people burning in hell, and I don't know, it makes the song sound more badass somehow. And then of course there's MC Ride's vocals, and the song, it's so good. I got some shit to say just for the fuck of it. Duh, 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 duh. Don't even ask me. Psh, I got some shit to say just for the fuck of it. Too good. Seventh song, Whammy. That's probably the silliest song in the entire album, but it's not too bad. Whammy's all right. It's like the definition of like, this is like the most mediocre track of this entire album, but it's still right, you know. I don't mind listening to it. The eighth song is not as mediocre as Whammy, but it still has like just kind of subpar beats and subpar vocals from MC Red, and it just doesn't like. I mean, it's very unique. I'd say it's still a very unique song, and it has its own charm to it. I don't think it's bad, but like it's just not one I come back to very often. Ninth song, Deep Web, is actually really really good. Like at first it starts off with this like kind of ambient-ish like high crystally kind of sound, and then it kind of like in Hunger Games, and then I don't know, kind of like in what's it called in Black Dice, and then it actually goes into like a heavy bass kind of sound, and it's like, and in the background you can hear whoop 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 whoop. This there's so many things you could take out of context in this video to make me look like an idiot. Anyways, this song is pretty good for the most part. Yeah. 10th song, Stockton. It's actually pretty good. I like it. The beats are pretty good, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. 11th song, Pop. Pop, pop, pop. It's all right. Now the last two songs, the 12th and 13th tracks, Bass Shuttle Stars of the Sky and Artificial Death in the West. Bass Shuttle Stars of the Sky is probably better, but these are also two very like kind of like subpar in my opinion songs. Bass Shuttle Stars of the Sky, I mean, it has its own uniqueness, and Artificial Death in the West, it also, it's also very memorable. But yeah, I do feel like it kind of wraps up the album in like a sweet package. Also, Artificial Death in the West being the last song is also the longest song, so that's pretty symbolic if you ask me. Anyways, with a total running length of 45 minutes and 47 seconds, No Love Deep Web is a great album, and there's so many songs from this album that I come back to very often, and the album cover is also, it's something. Rating it from 1 to 10, I'm gonna give it an 8. Yeah. I was kind of debating whether I should give it a 9, but I feel like there aren't not every single track is like amazing for me to give it to a 9, and a 10 is just like every single track is like a masterpiece, but that's not really the case here. There's some songs that actually slightly I find a little bit annoying. Which I know it sounds kind of weird, but like songs like Whammy and like Stockton, I find like a little bit annoying, just like a little. Actually, no, Stockton I find alright. Hunger Games, like I find that one a little bit annoying. Like I don't know, it's just like I don't know. It's a really good album, and yeah, I've also listened to the third Death Grips album, Government Plates, and I also do plan to do a review on that soon. But I still need to familiarize myself with a lot of the tracks. There's 11 tracks, so it's a whole slew of new stuff. But I'm already starting to like Government Plates. Anyways, with that, I'll see you on the next video. I know people don't really watch my album reviews that much, but I love making them because this music is just something I'm very passionate about, I guess. So, yeah.